Disease epidemics are a reoccurring part of history. Before modern medicine, an outbreak could wipe out an entire civilization. Here are 5 of the worst disease outbreaks in history. Number 5. The polio epidemic, 1952. Polio is a viral disease that affects the nervous system. Epidemics have been on and off since 1916. By 1952, the virus had reached a peak with an estimated 58,000 cases and over 3,000 deaths that year. By 1955, an effective vaccine was developed, and the number of cases started to rapidly decline. Number 4. Yellow fever in Philadelphia, 1793. In the summer of 1793, refugees from the Caribbean islands brought yellow fever to Philadelphia. Mosquitoes carried the virus and caused the disease to spread rapidly. The disease causes fever, yellowing of the skin, and vomiting blood. Around 2,000 people died before winter, while others fled the city. Number 3. The Spanish flu pandemic, 1918. Spanish flu is a mutated influenza virus that spread across military personnel during World War I. It rapidly expanded to the rest of the globe. Businesses were closed down and children were orphaned. Around 20 million people died around the world before the pandemic finally ended. Number 2. New England Small Pox epidemic, 1633 to 1634. In the 1600s, European settlers brought smallpox to North America. Whole native tribes that had never been exposed to the disease before were quickly wiped out. Native populations fell by about 70%. Smallpox is a viral disease that causes fever, vomiting, and sores all over the body. The last case of smallpox in the U.S. wasn't until 1949. Number 1. The Bubonic Plague in the 13th century. In the late Middle Ages, the bubonic plague, called the Black Death, spread rapidly in Europe, possibly killing up to 60% of the population. The Black Death was caused by the bacterium Y. pestis, commonly present in fleas carried by rodents. Once a victim was infected by the disease, they only had a 20% chance of survival. For more bizarre science, click the subscribe button.